Welcome back everyone for the next part of the Insomnia file. And well, we need to go back to the Bloom Park. I wonder if we can still find those footprints. After all, it was raining really badly the first time he was around. It might have been that they already washed away. If we are super unlucky, of course. When I returned to the scene, I brought Mitsuki with me. Date, do you think that is a good idea? I think she's still kind of traumatized about the whole situation with her mother and all. I saw a suspicious figure in Somnium, but I couldn't be sure of its exact location. I brought Mitsuki along to help me pin it down.
Somewhere around here, right?
Oh, are we going outside?
Yep.
Mitsuki, are you really alright? Are you cold?
What do you care?
I'm your father!
You never cared about me, ever.
I'm your father! The moment I take control, you're going to be the best daughter I ever have.
And I liked it that way.
Oh. Well, hey. When I controlled Aiba and I was going for a hug, you were really happy about it. I don't like your attitude, little girl.
I don't want you getting close to me.
Because your heart is already broken, huh? Fine, but I fixed it, so be grateful.
You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink?
Yes!
Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me?
Yes!
Don't get it twisted.
I'm not getting it twisted. I saw your real self.
I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me.
Of course not.
Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or a cactus.
You little lying...
In fact, I wish it were a cactus.
Oh, come on, Mitsuki.
Stop worrying about me, okay?
I'm never going to stop worrying. What? Mitsuki, what's with your attitude? Do you remember anything?
Yeah, I do.
And what?
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little.
I saw that in the picture.
I was 4. I remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile.
I wonder what happened if I picked the other option. I mean, if I didn't piece the picture back together, would the scene be skipped since I returned her memories? I mean, in the other cage there were balloons. Maybe that would mean that she let go of the past. Let her mind be free from the cage of her head or something like that.
I had so many happy memories here.
We're going to see that later, you know? Once I pick the other choice.
The only happy memories I really have are from here.
Maybe the balloons were the happy memories. Oh my god!
Memories of my family are so bright and colorful. But now, this is where Mom...
And that was probably the flat piece of memory. The flatted balloon. Poor girl. What's wrong? Are you alright?
Nothing.
I know there's something.
Just wondering where this goes.
Mitsuki is looking into the bush. Or maybe behind it. But there was another option as well. Why won't you let me pick the other option? Well then, I don't see anything else around. Except of this. And the greenery. I guess we just need to go past the brushes then.
Aiba, what's past here?
Let me scan.
This leads to the subway.
The subway?
It has of course closed down. It is no longer in service.
I don't want to go underground.
This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago.
Underground are most chemicals that aren't getting carried away by the air.
The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits.
And I don't think they cleared that area.
Bloom Park closed for the same reason. As did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki. This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
So, we going?
The subway. Aiba, does the entire track run underground?
Probably, or else it wouldn't be a subway.
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
Really?
At a
Okay,
railroad crossing?
okay. Then again, I never ride a subway myself. Or wait, I did, but I think only twice or 3 times maximum. I barely never see any subways around my town.
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
Iba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just thinking.
Well, I'm talking to my brain right now, so please wait a
I've
minute.
got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night.
Oh, you did?
A black SUV.
Oh,
I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father.
I knew it! It has to be that guy. That's the only person for which Mizuki would go to such a gloomy place.
Renju Okiura.
We need to find him quickly, and then I'm going to take his child away from him to make him my own. Once and for all. Or something. Oh, now it's getting serious.
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
Basically.
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah.
But there's also the fact that since the investigation, we were unable to contact him at all. So he might be on the run.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, he could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
And why are you so sure?
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju, and you can help me find him.
How? The dashboard, nothing on here. The wheel, nothing on here. The outside world, nothing interesting. How about my glove box? The glove box, nothing else. Okay, I guess I need to talk to my daughter. Mizuki is sitting in the passenger seat. She's trying to act tough, but I can tell she's nervous because I'm getting closer to the truth. Right, Mizuki? About this suspicious
Hey
figure.
Mizuki, tell me again.
Are you really sure you didn't see him?
The person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
Why are you so sure?
You're sure?
Well, I don't know.
You don't know or you don't wanna know? Huh, Mitsuki? When was the last time you saw your dad?
I think about a week ago. When I went to hang out at Lemniscape.
Okay.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Of course not, he's on the run.
Not even for his own daughter.
That guy is bad. Good that I am her father now.
That is very unusual.
Okay. Which question did they have? You look like you want to say something.
I don't
Come
want
on.
to say anything.
I know you have
I
something.
don't want to talk to you.
Why?
I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
Oh, is he? I never want to put cuffs on him. I would never want Mizuki to see that. Anyways, Renju just isn't the kind of guy who would commit such a crime. But still, he is a suspect, and if he really is the killer, I don't know what I think about the fact that he was planning to print it on her. When was the last time that you spoke with your dad?
I
Except
don't
with
remember.
me.
It was a while ago. What about you?
What about
Huh?
me?
You try calling him.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
Well, so much for being good friends, huh? About the Neil message.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology.
Aiba.
I got some help from them.
Bad personality.
You, Dante, I think you should watch out. I mean, she's connected directly to your brain. She could make you do stuff later on once she knows how to do it.
There was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Seriously?
Yeah, that
Can't
was
be.
it.
No, what?
It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
Wait a minute. I really hope he isn't the actual murderer.
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me? I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
I don't think he would ever call his daughter to such a dangerous place.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message.
Why?
Someone else must have used his phone.
And his car?
And his car.
Uh-huh.
Daddy wasn't driving the car either.
And how do you know?
Somebody else did it.
How do you know that?
The killer did it, not Daddy.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura.
Oh, Renji, please don't do something stupid.
Date, incoming call from the boss.
Connected.
Hey,
Hey,
boss.
I just got the report from Iva. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our #1 suspect. He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning.
I know, right?
He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
Great. Uh-oh. This is going to be troublesome. Boss, did you release him?
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do.
Ah,
He
protocol.
wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him.
Great. About Renji's questioning. Could I
He didn't give
get...
us any new information.
Of course
Didn't
not.
have much to say at all, really.
Any idea where he went?
No, I told you he vanished.
Great.
Where are you headed?
I don't know, I just driving around, thinking about where I could head.
Renju's house.
Never mind.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. Didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
Oh god. About his alibi. What was
Shogo's
it?
time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday.
Yes.
Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time.
Alone. That's not really a good alibi.
But that means no one can back up his story.
Unless, of course, he has security cameras of his own home that shows him that. I can see Boss through my left eye. Iba is streaming the image in real time. I don't have a cell phone. Never cared for them. But Iba can connect to any network in range. That's how I'm able to communicate with HQ. To Mitsuki, I look like I'm talking to Bluetooth. She doesn't see what I see. Huh. Well, is that just really practical? Can I hang up now? I mean, there's nothing else I can say to you. Unless, of course, Mitsuki wants to talk to me. Or should I click the wheel? Dashboard? Maybe the glove thing? No. How about my rear window? I can see the scenery through the rear window. Hang up the phone. There we go.
Alright, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Don't worry. I keep you updated.
Where the hell did Renju go?
That's a good question. Mitsuki, might you have any idea?
Sun poke?
And what?
What?
Sun poke. Or something.
What is Sunpoke?
Oh, Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
He has a maid cafe?
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast.
Well,
In
okay.
Akihabara.
I guess we're going to go there next. But why does he have a maid cafe? He already has such a huge idol organization, agency thing. Why would he need that as well? Sunfish pockets. Great. Oh, Zero Escape Easter egg. I see you. I see you. I love that. Oh, that looks creepy.
Can't be.
What?
Renju.
His eye! You gotta be kidding me! And Mizuki saw that! I just fixed her heart! Why did you have to break it again? Day 3. Sunday. Oh, oh no! Mitsuki! Mitsuki! Police HQ. No!
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
Do you think I can sleep after seeing something like that?
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
God damn it, Peter! Peter, tell me something. Any thought who the culprit was? Oh, why did you need to show me that again?
Removed.
Ah,
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer.
what?
You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
What?
I'm kidding. Only a joke.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Peter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
I did?
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
Huh. You seem troubled, Peter.
2 murders, one right after the other. How could I not be?
Sure. Why are you here anyways? Aren't you supposed to be in the lab?
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, that's not what I tried to imply. Are you worried about me?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
Aw. What's that thing on your hip? Hey boss, I don't know what I think about the situation. How about you? Getting any sleep?
Of course not. I've still got a mountain of work piled up, answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather.
Understandable. What about Mitsuki?
She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I knew it! I just fixed her heart, and then she had to see another murder of her father. She doesn't have anybody left besides me. I mean, I am her father now, officially, but still. I broke her heart with this. Why did it take her long? Why did I even make her worry that her father was the culprit? I mean, he couldn't have ripped out the eye himself and hung himself like that. Oh, what did I do? Itsuki!
I see.
Her
Man.
mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay.
Of course not! Man.
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered.
Of course he was. It was not suicide.
No way this was a suicide. And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
The serial killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
Huh?
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New.
Yes, several years ago.
You're probably going to be stopped by our boss.
Cuter.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually. It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago. Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Huh?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
Finally! So, what happened?
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings, to distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the
4.
decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women, and
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
Wait, why the right one? I thought it's supposed to be the left one. Cyclops?
a few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press.
He did what?
I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops, hence the name the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants. According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth.
Goddess of sky. The right eye. Right eye of Horus. God of the sky and the sun.
Cyclopes were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
And what is the was the Cyclops captured? I mean? No? And why did
No,
you ask?
in 6 years we never got a single trace.
But you said that he couldn't be the murderer in this scenario because it would be impossible. Why did you say that?
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile.
True.
Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed. But Shoko and Renju,
It was the left one, like mine.
We're missing their left eye.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent. The original Cyclops killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now.
No, I don't think that's the case, Data. Normally, such a murder case like to stick to their regular plan. Or else they wouldn't be identified as the same serial killer. That's why the copycat is so similar to the real thing. There has to be some distinguishing between those two.
Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
What?
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one.
But it's probably related to me. I am missing my left eyes. I don't have any memories about it, and you keep quiet about it and leave me in the dark.
The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
That's as if.
Iba, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories, all lacking credibility and evidence.
Damn it.
Great. Any other informations you can give me, boss?
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Of course.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Oh no.
Date, you're exhausted.
I cannot sleep either way.
Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I cannot
I'm
sleep.
fine.
Never mind
Let's
then.
go, Iva.
Understood.
I don't think I want to sleep. The last time I slept, it was bad. See, I'm going to the Sunfish Pocket after all. Please don't let me sleep. I don't want to sleep. Mitsuki?
Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual.
Mitsuki! Mitsuki's in the back row.
Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Mitsuki!
Back seat.
Mitsuki! My girl!
Mizuki!
She snuck out!
Hey,
Hi.
watch out!
Hi,
Eyes
my friend!
forward, stupid.
That's my girl! Mitsuki climbed up to the front and sat in the passenger seat. That's dangerous, Mitsuki. I don't like that you did that.
What are you looking at me for? Watch the road.
Yeah.
I always have my head like this when I drive.
You were looking forward before.
No, I was just projecting an illusion. This is the real me.
True.
You project an illusion when you're by yourself?
Why not? You always need practice, Mitsuki. What are you doing here?
I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
Of
I'm
course.
taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right?
Yeah.
Take me with you. I can help.
And how?
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
And your mother. Don't forget your mother. But I can kind of understand what you're going with this.
Fine. But don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it.
So, how are you doing?
Well, I can still talk this time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
That's not something you're supposed to get used to.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
Nice weather we're having, huh?
If you have nothing to talk about, you don't have to say anything.
Fair enough.
You're an adult, shouldn't you know that already?
Yeah.
If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
Damn. What a brat.
Do you want to catch the suspect?
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day.
That's a good way of
I've
thinking.
grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess?
Her what?
She is far more developed than her classmates.
Oh.
She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Oh,
Sounds
interesting.
pretentious to me.
How did you even get in here? The car
It
was
wasn't
locked.
I just opened the door.
Wait a second, I didn't lock my car? Date, what the hell, man?
I've been here for like 10 minutes.
What? Date!
Why don't your doors have auto locks?
Don't ask
I
me.
know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
She didn't break in. It was open.
Mizuki does raise a valid point. If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
You too?
You were talking to yourself again. I heard you. It's creepy. You should cut that out.
I can't. I was talking to Aiba out loud before I noticed Mizuki in the car. It must be what she's referring to.
Mizuki
Well.
is still unaware I exist.
For 5 years.
Yeah, I know there's no reason to hide it, since she already knows about Abyss. But it's just hard to explain. I won't say anything yet.
Understood. But I am ready to be introduced at any time.
Okay,
Just let me know when the time is right.
sure.
It's not a proposal, no need to be so formal. Shit, I said that out loud.
Date, I think you should go to the hospital.
Oh. We just came from the hospital. I'm fine. Just wait until I introduce you to Aiba. So, about Renju.
Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
Huh? What secret?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
She was?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
A scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Well, now that you mention it, she looks like a cunning woman.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
Huh. Anyways, I'm glad that you're okay and didn't went into a coma-like state.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
Because I'm your father.
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date,
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
Oh, Mitsuki, come on.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Date.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Yeah, totally. They don't think that you might be a pedophile who's trying to kidnap a girl.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
Oh no, it's just making it worse.
I am not an old creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Wow.
Hey, you started it.
What the hell is going
Stupid old
on?
man.
Punk-ass kid.
They're getting along so well. What the hell? Oh, that's my daughter. That's my daughter. Oh, the sunfish pocket. Okay, let's see. I see there are some policemen around. Mitsuki and I walked back into the sunfish pocket.
Oh, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir.
Hey, policeman number 2.
And this is...
Her daughter.
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please let us through.
Hey, is Kagami here? Would be nice if he was. Well, can I move? No. Okay. So, let's see. First of all, that was the weight that kept the body in the air. Ranger's corpse was hung up by 3 wires. The 3 wires were tied to 3 kegs.
each keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled, and approximately 55 pounds each.
Interesting. Inspector, did you see something? Oh my god. Any leads?
No, we didn't find anything today.
Is it you, Kagami? Kagami? Are you getting enough rest?
No, not these past few days.
I thought so. Once this is over, get some rest, alright?
You too, Detective Date.
Yeah. Another inspector. I hope he's find some clues. Are you Kagami?
What?
Kagami?
I was asking for your name.
Kagami?
My name
Yes!
is Kagami.
What was your name?
It's Kagami.
Hi, Kagami! I was looking for you.
Kagami?
Yeah, Kagami.
I told you it's Kagami.
I know Kagami, but I just love to ask you that
I told
question.
you my name like 5 times.
Actually, it's the 10th time. Oh my god. of course remember his name. Yeah, I already remembered before I entered this place. But I need to ask him this question. Oh. Oh. Mitsuki. You can leave if you need to, okay?
I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting away in that hospital would be worse.
Still.
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene,
It's a bit
I
crazy.
think it's totally weird, right?
In fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
Right.
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it. I didn't want to be weak.
You're not weak, Mitsuki. Noticed anything that I didn't see yet?
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything.
Good. Notice anything?
Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you if I see anything.
Okay. But just to be sure, did you see anything?
Jeez, you're pushy.
I'm sorry. I just want to get the case investigated.
Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you.
But excuse me?
Besides,
Hmm?
never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What?
What was she gonna say?
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
Well, do you remember what you saw last night?
How could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head. Not until the day I die.
Oh, Mitsuki.
Hey,
Okay.
are you doing okay?
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
Mitsuki.
If you're having a hard time, you can tell me.
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
But the image is still in your head. And being around here doesn't change that fact. Wait, there was a security camera. Aiba! You need to hack! Let me click.
Iba, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, come on!
All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
Aren't there some settings that you can recreate them?
What about backups?
There are none.
What?
Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
Oh my god! Why can't anything be easy around here? Hey, policeman number 2. What's the status?
Nothing special.
Wow. Policeman number 3? Nothing to say. The cash register. The register is near downward. Okay, nothing. Pictures? There are pictures of girls on display. Probably the girls that are working
What are you
here.
staring at?
I don't know. I checked the surroundings.
Creeper.
Okay.
I agree.
Oh, come on. What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to check the lightings, huh? It's a light that looks like a jellyfish. Probably not a clue. Of course not. The sign won't help me at all, right? It says sunfish pocket. Nah. Kitchen window. Nothing looks suspicious. How about the kitchen door itself? A doorway to the kitchen. Nothing I can do. The
corpse
counter.
was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death. But no traces of that have been found in the area, nor on the corpse itself.
Which means he was killed somewhere else.
This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else. It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds.
Oh.
I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
That's how you told me that Iris was 100 something, right? This boil drum must be some kind of interior
The
decoration.
capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters. It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
44 pounds.
Let me check inside.
Can I x-ray it? Yeah. Cool. Oh, there's something in there.
What?
Looks like a watch.
There's something inside.
It's a watch. I stepped up to the drum.
This is
So
the oil
it's-
drum.
Is it underneath or is it
This is
inside?
the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it.
Well, it's a golden watch.
This is... This is the wristwatch Renju always wore.
Oh,
No doubt about it.
maybe he was carried around in that truck.
But how did this get here?
He was carried around in that thing. Hide the body. Obviously, right? No need to scan again. What's up with those
Is that a
tridents?
spear?
It more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts.
It's a
I
trident.
believe this is a trident.
Yeah.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No.
No, there are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renju was stabbed.
So, I found this watch. Mitsuki, have
Are you
anything
really
to say?
okay?
Yeah, I am. Don't you have an investigation to do?
Yeah, I have. I found a watch.
Or are you stalling?
I thought you might have something to say to me with the watch, but what was your name again? His name is
Hey you, what's your name?
oh my god, I can actually continue on!
Seriously? It's Kagami.
Even Mitsuki
Stop
replies.
bugging him, it's rude.
Excuse you? My best friend, Kagami and I are having a conversation.
Right.
Yeah, don't spoil our fun.
What?
He's playing along. I even got the trophy from that. Ah. Oh my god. Why is this so good? A chair. Okay. A chair.
Iva, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
Why? Oh, I can zoom. It seems like he was strangled to death. The deep impression left on his neck.
Strangulation?
Correct.
Yeah.
The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat. Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Oh.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renji was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
Interesting. Left eye. But if he was strangled from behind, I mean, he was still alive before he... Well, his eye got removed when he was alive. And he was strangled from behind. You are not able to strangle somebody with only one hand. So, from what I can think about, he probably got stabbed in the eye, fall to the floor, and then got strangled or something like that, in that order.
This case bears similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
Okay. What's about this hook? Can I get the hook? The face.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine.
The what?
It is a common sedative.
Ah.
The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
Oh no. So he didn't even have a chance to fight back. Body.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
Of course not. Okay, let's see. I cannot check the wire itself. So that means I'm pretty much done with this. Check the eye, right? Yeah. Face, neck, body. Okay. Mitsuki. But Deep inside, there's trouble. Kagami? Kagami. Nothing. Okay, what am I supposed to see now? Ceiling? Something in the ceiling? Oh, there's a golden trident over here. Doesn't look like it has anything to do with the case. Of course not, but who knows? I looked inside the wood box. There's nothing in there. The barrels? Nothing special. But I already checked this ahead of time. There's nothing else inside. Well, who am I supposed to talk to now? Maybe the police officer? No. No. Let's click a little bit around. Maybe this barrel. Nothing inside. Menu.
Dragon's Palace Pasta. 1800 yen.
Sounds great.
1800?
Isn't that pretty average?
This is average?
Well, it's kinda expensive. But she's the daughter of a rich man, so I guess that's not really expensive for her. What am I supposed to click now? What am I supposed to click? We need to zoom in. Oh, there are boxes behind there. Already checked the face. Kitchen window, kitchen door. Counter. I already checked. Okay, let me just click on everything for a second until I figure out where I need to click next. Security camera. Nothing. Doorway. The club is located on the second floor of the building. You use the elevators to get here.
Iva,
Which means...
can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it. The elevator
And?
records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once.
Once.
At 8:55 p.m. The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
That would fit with the drum.
I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki,
Right.
you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
And what do you want to investigate next?
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
Who? Who do you want to talk to? Any place you can think of that I don't know about?
Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
Marble? Do you want to talk to Ota?
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something.
What?
I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
Like always. Do you want to talk to Iris?
Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
She worked here as
I'll
well?
call her.
Mizuki tried to call Iris, but there was no answer. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No.
Any idea where she might be?
No, this is not good.
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
Every time we aren't able to reach someone, they die! No! Let's go! Mizuki, let's head out of here right now.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble.
I'm worried.
Let's head out.
Okay.
Finally! Oh, I can actually pick where we are going next. Great! But you know what? I'm going to save that for the next part. I hope you guys had fun. And see you in the next part, where we're going to go to one of those 3 locations. So until then!